this looks more like a human now. That's not good.
It's nearly over. Find a strong position. Don't let them surround you.
Oh, cool. We're mixing it up. Probably like these guys are light and those are heavy. Oh, goodness. The right trigger is your slow-mo. But yeah, imposter syndrome. I feel like I talk about it with everybody. Okay, I blocked that. It still knocks you down. That's crazy. Pretty cool, though. So I want to move to his left, because I want to get off of his shield side. I'm just trying to get him to do an attack. I probably can kick it. Okay. You can stagger him. The problem will be when you have a couple of these guys going. Combat's super fun, though.
She can't. Why? She's only done one test. Just one.
So this was the V person, the illusion.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
So I wonder what the story will be with this one. That looks like a statue we can listen to. One of Druth's truths.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
We've heard of Odin. Odin's hammer. Something like that, right? So, illusions. What are we going to see with illusions and ravens?
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay, so that...
What's that? It's a door. Push it. She did it.
Oh, that's crazy. The white paint. So we talk about game design stuff, right? So the white paint there is to indicate that you can slide off it, more or less.
To see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
This will be really interesting. I'm an exceptionally honest person.
Anyone never could close her eyes, however hard she
Feels like combat.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Let them get behind you. Keep them too slow.
I really like the stab move. Oh, you got a doctor's point. That's great.
End it. No, this is nearly the end.
Great job asking for help. So you can parry these guys. I'm just gonna use my slow-mo here. Try to take care of this heavy. That way I'm not fighting two enemies.
They're come for you.
I was waiting for the second attack there. So really positioning, right? Oh, goodness. Didn't know he spawned behind me. This guy's almost dead.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
So I kicked and canceled him out of his heavy. Combat's super fun.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's so different.
I'm gonna go back. I think I might have missed something. I just want to be sure. Yep, that's what I thought. The music changed, and that was kind of my key. So I think we need to look at it the other way. So you know what makes your leg injury worse? You sleep at the top of a bunk bed in a room with stairs. Oh.
Align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
Do we need to stand somewhere? We're pretty close. Is there a place we can step up? Probably climb up there. Nope. Probably still no here. It seems that pretty much only ladders. We might need to use this to change things. I see the homeboy there. So I think maybe we were right, and we need to go all the way over yonder. But we know what our end objective is. No, I still feel like I'm wrong. I didn't see a ladder. I can't get this to line up like this. Definitely gotta stand up there. And that look like basically I want to go backwards because it looks like you need to go there to get up there. Okay, we're just gonna commit. I think that's unless we can go through this hole right here. Yep. That's what I thought. Something was tricky. So I think I changed it, just in case you guys ever played it. I think this right here. See, we changed the wall. That's what we did. So that's kind of going to be the area's puzzle. Doing stuff like that with those doors. That will be tough.
Something's shifted. Something's happened.
Always listen to the voices. They're helping
Can you feel it?
in this game. Okay, so same puzzle. We're gonna have to stand up there.
It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Okay, so this is, I'm gonna assume, locked, and we're gonna be able to change it. Okay, here's a gate. We didn't do it there. We might need to activate it. Because I might be trying to solve the puzzle without, you know, having activated the puzzle. The eyes aren't glowing like the last one.
Another gate. Another gate.
That's, is this not reading the instructions, but in a video game?
It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, listen.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? Line up the ravens. Shh, shh, shh.
Mother, I hear something.
Challenge me.
If you hear a sound of Valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
I feel like this has the right mix of puzzles and combat for me, for my personal taste.
Fight me.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse.
She can get up.
Those who make it back.
So we're putting the statue, or the staircase there.
A trick. Valravn. Tricking her. Valravn. How can she get up? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not
We can open up the gate, that's
It's
great.
not
Good
him,
level
it's a
design.
trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
That felt pretty painless. Am I gonna climb? Climb. Here you go. Man, I can't believe I had more trouble with the first one, where it's a layup. I feel like my word of the day is Valravn.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple.
And we're also a Gelt, a G-E-I-L-T, a Gelt.
A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat
So this sounds like describing anxiety.
doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Maybe a panic attack.
Find your own path. There's a different way.
I'm expecting a fight. Okay, we got heavies. I can't decide if I want to parry or not. I just keep messing up. I gotta deal with the shield guy. Parry me, attack me, come on. Come on. I feel like the answer is just that you have this super, you know, slowdown. It's weak. We're in trouble. Oh, I dodged into him. Woo. Finally got to his weak side. I'm like so close to my slow-mo. Yeah, don't waste your slow-mo or you gotta pay for it with time. So will that open the door for us? So far, every time it's like grimy darkness and the voices talk to us, we usually have a fight and then we can open the door. But yeah, you use the trash mobs in that scenario, generate your slow-mo, and you need to use it on Shield Man. Oh, I guess still not that. Yep, see you later. Did I miss something? Oh, gotcha. Climb up. Just the tranquility now of the forest and stuff back. Really appreciated.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes.
Almost went too
below.
far.
He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Okay, that's some pretty crazy backstory.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return.
I'm gonna go back real quick. This is pretty crazy. Right here, it looks
Because
like
when
it's
darkness
turning and looking
speaks,
at you because of how it's positioned with that behind you, right?
Turning
So like it,
home into a foreign land and
that's
loved
pretty
ones
spooky.
into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
And now we've got the heavy weather back. We're back in turmoil in a storm. This one might be tough.
The song. Valravn. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's 2. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic.
I want to make this bridge exist.
This reminds her of something.
Boom.
Forest. Where? Which forest? Forest in the wilds. The wilds. She left alone. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. They're gone. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her. It's true. Quiet.
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of it.
Anybody see that leaf on the screen right there? It like stuck on the shoulder in such a perfect way with the camera. Pretty funny. So now we just open that up. We're gonna cross back. This has been a pretty cool. The dialogue is very well written. It's introspective. Can I open this ahead of time? So nothing right here. We can go there, but I'm gonna go this obvious way first and see what's here. Looks like we probably can't cross. And that's gonna be the way up. So we're gonna crawl through where we looked at before. Probably change the world.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir.
Looks
who
like just
guarded
this
the
back
waters
here.
of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree.
Mimir,
Odin
we know
wished to
Mimir.
drink from this
Aiden, we know Mimir.
but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir.
So I need to change the world, I
Drank
think.
from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
I might like this section better than the fire section. Fire was pretty cool, but the way these doors work with the world is pretty interesting. So I'm gonna walk through this door to keep that way. So now we go through the gate we opened.
The ravens. They've all gone. No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where?
And so again, the white paint, we talk game design. Here's your way down.
Looking back,
So I thought it would be a ladder up. It's
I was
actually
so
just a
naive
thing
to
down.
think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Okay, so Ivo said, would you rather have the ability to fast travel to any location you have ever been, but you need to sit through a 5-minute loading screen, or have the ability to stop time whenever? I think stopping time is incredible. Those are both really good, but 5-minute fast travel is pretty good. A 5-minute fast travel might fix most of your, you know, needing to stop time, but I don't know. Do you still age during that time? So like if time stops and you don't age, otherwise every time you stop time to like work on stuff, you would age and then die before everybody else, which seems like a even better curse, honestly. And I guess you could say that that's like what's the right word? Is it a metaphor? It's like where essentially that's how we like live our lives, you know, like grinding our literal life essence.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
So yeah, here's the pain again.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. Death does not kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. she is at her weakest, will it strike to kill? Will she find Dillion before her time comes?
Oh yeah, we're all JoJo fans here. We know it's so weird. So weird though. Boss battle. Alright, get your parry ready. Right bumper. Yeah, I would go to Japan and just buy cheap gunpla and then not have to pay import prices.
Final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senuas. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
If I could take one sentence from this game, it would probably be, we've both seen darkness, we can fight it together. I think that's wonderful. So this is the obvious way up. That doesn't work right now. We're gonna have to change the world. Can we climb this? So that might change. That wasn't a ladder, right? Boy, it is dark. Using actually like the lightning to light up the world. I know where I need to get. I don't know if we're supposed to go back outside. I feel like not, so I'm gonna go back in. Star Platinum, yeah. So Star Platinum versus 5-minute fast travel. I still probably take 5-minute fast travel. Was this the freebie I didn't see? It is really dark. It is hard to see. Trying to look how to get up onto this tree, maybe? I probably just have to stand here and stare at something. This one's tough. If you guys see, I don't so far. This is pretty tough. So this seems blocked from anywhere but looking over here where the door is. Or being up there in the bird's nest. I need to get up to that gate. So I wonder if we're just supposed to go back out there. Will that? Okay, we're gonna back travel. We'll see. I really don't feel like you're supposed to. Yeah, I guess it's in that arena. This all seems kind of inert. I'm looking for something I can climb. I've seen 2 places. I feel, is that one just faking me out? Is it not real? We climbed this and it didn't really do anything for us. So this is the only place that I know. Like, I don't think it'd be here for no reason. One, two. I don't even know what you guys are talking about in chat. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what that is. How do I get over here? You can, looks like you can maybe push that. So pushing that down. I have no idea. I don't know how to get up to this one either. Ivo, you finally found your counter. Okay, so let's work the puzzle backwards since we don't know what this first part is. It looks like we're eventually going to come here. Oh, and there's a ladder here. I did something. Oh my goodness. Unless I never saw this the whole time, I did something on accident. Let's see. So, we just changed... what?
Speak to me, Druth.
Okay, we put a log there.
Senua,
That was brutal.
listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later,
So what are we changing here? Aha, I see.
Burning all before them.
Nope, nope, don't jump
And into
down,
that
you
fire,
goober.
Findan made his escape.
Oh wait, oh, did I mess it up? You
What
goober.
was Findan?
You still think you're on the
burnt away
pole,
that
don't
day.
you? Oh
From
no,
the flames, a new man stepped
we got a
forward,
bug.
and Druth was born.
So yeah, it still thinks that I'm on the pole up top. I did both somehow. I guess reload. You're not allowed to continue in the game. Well, at least now so the ladder was truly always there. That's that's horrible.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion.
That's how you know I have my game dark. I could not see that.
You can do it, Senuas. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a
Okay, it
feast.
worked. We're good.
It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth,
Oop, I'm stuck.
the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish
So-
you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Yeah, I did something with the tree branch. I think it's just doing that. Gotcha. I couldn't understand quite what we were doing, but I knew not to try to go towards the nest that way. So we put this down just to climb up here. This was just to get back. I thought this would be part of the puzzle. I think it's just to get back. We probably need to go through our original thing now. Our original portal to change something. Yeah, Ivo knows the crap out of Ivo Knight, out of Hollow Knight. Aiden, you gotta play Hollow Knight. You gotta do it. Game good. I haven't beaten it yet, but we will. We'll probably just go back to doing it during the weekdays. I wanted to shake it up today. So my goal is to get up to that bird's nest, so I believe it's blocked right now. And by going through this portal, we're going to change it back. Let me make sure that if I'm doing a change, I do it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's it, because there's the tree branch, so this is the other world. Just making sure I have my world state. Yeah, GG, GG, good game, game good, indeed. That's how I would sum up Hollow Knight. I might have to redo what I did. Because that gets us up here. So is that open now? Metroid Dread? Yeah, that's that newest Metroid. Okay, I'm gonna change it back. Maybe I was right initially about the other portal. Maybe we need to climb back up and walk through it or something. Or no, you know what? We probably have to just walk through it again. That's all. So essentially you walk through it once to change the world, walk through again to change it back. Sorry. So this should be done, then we'll fight the boss. This one really tricked me up. Because now with it not working, we just fall down. So we kind of combined the puzzle earlier. We slid down and jumped across that bug. Alright, we finally made it.
Broken. The gate is open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm excited.
Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senuas,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Oh, he's got a throwing move. So we got dash, throwing move, and normal attacks. This is a chance to build up our focus.
You can do it. You're close. You finished it.
I'm using the right stick once in a while and flicking my camera to see if there's enemies there.
Defend yourself.
Ooh. Ooh, it tracks. Wow. Ooh, my goodness. I wonder if I can block that.
Too slow. Come this far, she needs to keep going.
Okay, you can. Good to know. Probably spawned enemies.
Where's he gone?
Okay, that's still gonna hit you. wonder if I can turn that back on him. Okay, last wave probably.
Take him down! Take him down! Get him down!
The X really homes in really pretty well. You can trust it.
Surprise him!
This guy's weak, so I'm gonna go for him.
Finish this!
Wasted my focus. Oh, we cancel his attack. This guy does really well if you do the weak attacks on him. You can really get in there.
Focus!
I couldn't see, so can't really dodge that.
She's so weak, she's so weak. They can see you're weak.
I dodged too late.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Alright, we'll pick this up next Sunday. We'll do it a week from now. This will be our Sunday game. Appreciate it, everybody. I'm gonna cut and run. I'm gonna go eat some food. I might be back later. Thank you guys for all hanging out.